Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Calix Austin, and here in just a minute, I will be joined by Grayson Guernsey. Welcome to the JV McBain versus the NMCS basketball game. The McBain Ramblers versus the McBain NMCS Comets. Although I will be referring to the Ramblers as McBain and the Comets as NMCS. Like I said, Grayson Guernsey will be joining me here in just a minute. About 10 more seconds before the start of the game, and here comes Grayson. Hello.
Hello? Okay, there we go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but we are here. Grayson Guernsey, and I'm joined here by, he already introduced himself, but we'll just do it again.
I'm Calix Austin.
And tonight we got a matchup, a Highland Conference matchup between the Ramblers of McBain and the Comets of Northern Michigan Christian School of McBain. Crosstown rivalry, or what they say, across the tracks, as it's called. I mean, it's just, this game has been, both these schools have had historically success. Both of them have made a plethora of Final Fours, state championships as well. McBain's 2001, NMC's 1987. So both teams know success in the basketball playoffs as well. So this is going to be a good matchup, I see.
I've always had struggles announcing these games because I always said saying the wrong team. Both in McBain, so, I mean.
Both of them are McBain, so, it is difficult to remember. One wears green, one wears white. Once you get that in mind, it's pretty easy to remember.
I always refer to Ramblers as McBain and NMC as just NMC.
Yeah. Or I just call them the Comets. I just call them the Ramblers or the Comets. And the one thing about NMC is that they're a private school, so they're able to recruit guys, and they don't have very big teams, so they sometimes have to move up some kids and stuff like that. But, I mean, they make do, and they still see success even when they don't. Tip ball. NMC's going to get it. Try off a transition. Tried to score. That's going to be no good. Right there, it was number 23 with the ball. That was Alden Winkle. I mean, McBain's just simply trying to step in offense. I mean, they had a game a couple days ago against Everett, and they were able to win that one in a close-knitted battle. And one thing that NMC immediately has over the Ramblers of McBain is height difference. McBain doesn't really have that much height on their team.
Oh, yeah.
Now NMC's going to drive the ball down, try to get some points down the court. Or get the ball down the court, that is. Cucci was almost able to get a steal right there, but it went out of bounds, so it's going to be Comets' ball still. NMC is still just trying to set something up, trying to get it moving. shot right there by number 15.
Braylon Stahl.
Braylon Stahl on that. Good fadeaway jumper, able to get some points.
2 to 0 right now.
Allen tries driving in, is going to try to find an opening, but then decides to throw it away, and then now they're trying to set up an offense. Max sees an opening, tries to go up with a shot, no good. That's going to be a foul, and I think he's going to be shooting too.
That was a good drive up there. There's nobody in his way. He probably could have made it for the layup. First shot's up and good at 2 to 1 right now. Second shot, a little short. And a save from going out of bounds.
Wrinkle shoots the three, no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by number 20 on the offense, Zeke Hurlbert.
Green 5 with the hold. Brandon Cucci.
Tried to get off that point, and then immediately one of the main things of this game is going to be number 23, Alden Winkle. I mean, he's like a foot taller than their tallest player, so he's going to be a big threat for McBain coming into this game.
Like you said earlier, it's all about height right now.
Yep. McBain's still just trying to find an opening. The main motto of McBain is that you just gotta be patient with the offense, very old school, and try to find an opening to get a layup or a shot off. But most of the time, it's that you're trying to find an opening to get a layup. Allen gives it out to Skierbeck. Skierbeck does a jumper. That's good for 2. And now McBain retakes back the lead. And that's going to be stolen by Winkle.
Max goes up for a layup. Doesn't quite make it, but it looks like he's going to shoot another 2.
Yep.
First shot is no good.
No, first shot was unable to get in. Substitution, it looks like they're putting out number 21, Mason Cucci.
Second shot's up and good, 2 to 4. Cucci went to steal the ball, fumbled with it a bit. Went out of bounds on, I think that's number 4, Dries Van Noord.
Max trying to find, again, McBain's just trying to set up an opening. There's 5 minutes left. Max gets it underneath, kicks it back out to Skierbeck. Skierbeck's able to make a 3, and that's going to be another point for Skierbeck. That's going to be his 5th for tonight.
2 to 7 right now.
McBain NMC is trying to find a opening, gets stolen. Winkle with the shot, no good. Rebounded by number 12 on the offense, Levi DeCam. 20 is driving in, he does a little bit of a floater, no good. Almost gets his own rebound, gives it down to Cucci. Cucci gives it back up to 4. He's driving in for an opening, gets a wide open shot, and he's able to get in there for a nice drive. Now he's going to put some points on the board and just slowly chip away at this lead by McBain.
First point they've scored in almost the whole quarter,
yes,
except for the very beginning of
in
it.
a little while. Skierbeck gives it to Winkle. Again, McBain's just trying to set up an offense right here, trying to get something going. Skierbeck drives in, goes up with a shot, and that's going to be no good. And it's going to be, there's probably going to be a foul. That's going to be Allen with the foul, and it's going to be NMC's ball.
Looks like Thomas went up there to try to grab it, but
he was unable to bring it down.
Yeah. He got up there, almost got a hold of it, and then just started bouncing around with it, trying to really get a good, solid hold on that ball.
McBain is almost able to steal it. Now they give it down to Cucci. Gives it down to try to give it down to the big man, number 23, Winkle, but that's going to be no good. Now McBain is going to just dribble down the court. Braden Winkle. Again, McBain just, the Ramblers are trying to set up an offense, take their time. Gives it down to Winkle, out to Ealing. Ealing shoots, and that is going to be off. And now NMC's going to try to get on the number 4, shoots a shot, no good. And Winkle's going to take it down the court. I mean, again, key word in this game is patience.
We're seeing a lot from McBain, just passing the ball all around. Just waiting until they have an opening.
Almost stolen by Cucci. I mean, that is, Mason Cucci.
NMC's Cucci.
Yeah. Rebounded by Mason Cucci. Gives it over to number 20. He drives down the court, trying to find an opening, goes up with a shot, and that goes in for 2.
NMC slowly chipping away. They're 1 point away from this now.
Ealing one-on-one, gets a shot, shoots it up again, and that's going to be good for 2.
6-9 right now. McBain pulling ahead again.
McBain pulling ahead, turning it into 4th gear, trying to push forward a little bit. Winkle drives in, puts up a shot, and that's not going to be good, but I think he's going to be shooting 2 because that was a shooting violation.
McBain with another chance to even further their lead.
Now McBain is sending in Zeke Haverkamp for Brody. No, not for Brody Skierbeck.
I think that was for Alan Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas headed off as Zeke came on the court.
He's going to get a not shooting violation. Going to get to shoot 2 on the line. And now he has a chance to chip away to get to 7 and make it a 3-point lead. No, 3-point game. No, 2-point game, my bad.
Math is hard.
Math is pretty hard. If you're watching last night's varsity girls game, then you'd understand that pretty well.
First shot's up and good, 7-9. It's a 2-point game right now, with 1:07 left in the first.
McBain trying to set something up right there. Haverkamp just gets in the way. Then he goes up, gets the ball blocked, so he's going to get 2 shots on the line. NMC getting a bit frustrated right now. Haverkamp. Shoots it. The first shot's good.
For a minute, it looked like it was going to be a little short.
Second shot is good.
7-11 right now.
7
52 left in the first.
7-11. Yep.
Fadeaway shot. That's going to be no good. Rebounded by Haverkamp. And now McBain's pushing down the court. Zeke gets it stolen by Mason Cucci.
Ends up in the hands of Zeke Hurlport.
Yeah, something like that. Cucci drives in, tries to get a shot. Charge for McBain.
19 seconds left in the first. Engelwright in for Cucci.
Yeah. For Brennan Cucci. Number 20 doing some moves, trying to figure something out. Then Cucci gets a shot. He shoots it. Way a little bit over.
Go for a buzzer beater, and
he's
it's in.
able to make it. Good shot right there by Winkle. Good way to end the first quarter. I mean, last time I saw something like that was my freshman year. Gavin Scott, shout out to him if he's watching right now. I remember he had the ball, was taking it, or like it was the last final seconds. He was actually like right on the half court line for the out of bounds, and he shot it up, and it went into the hoop as like literally did not even hit the rim, just went straight to the hoop, and that was like the last time I saw something
Kind of
like
like
that
what just happened.
Well, no, what happened is that he was literally stepping out of bounds. I'm going to glaze you, Gavin, if you're listening to this. He was literally stepping out of bounds, but then he got his feet up and was quickly able to shoot it off.
Oh,
and then
nice.
it went in. So he was like going out of bounds as he was shooting it.
So it was more impressive.
Not a little, but no, they're just both amazing plays right there. And we'll see
Yeah.
after this quick break. And we are back with the action. It's going to be out of bounds, so NMC is going to get the ball.
Cam Engelwright with the ball when it went out.
He's able to shoot it and able to score.
Dries Van Noord with that.
Timeout on McBain. I guess we'll see you after this quick little break.
When you think of maple syrup, you think a nice plate of pancakes. But what if we told you that maple syrup can be so much more? Highland Hills maple syrup. Take the ordinary and make it extraordinary.
And we are back from that break.
Winkle trying to set something up, but I mean, Comets right now are down by a little bit, and they might be down by 5. They might be down by a little bit more after this.
First shot's up and no good. Number 22 in for 12 on NMC. And that shot was good. 9-15.
Stolen, almost regained by NMC. Tried to do something there, but couldn't get through it.
Was that out on McBain?
Yes, it was out of McBain because it touched Haverkamp. Shooting, he's going to be fouled, so he's going to be able to shoot 2.
NMC has a chance to chip away at the lead that McBain has right now.
They do have a chance to chip away at it.
6-point lead that McBain has. Could become a 4-point lead.
Mm-hmm. Shot's good.
(15-10) right now is going to be the score. That second shot was no good.
Winkle using his speed and quickness to try and get something, tries to give it to Engelwright. Set down low to Max. Max tries, didn't do the pump fake.
Ball going around everybody.
Miscommunication on the passes.
Like the idea was there, the execution just not quite.
Yeah, not quite there, the execution. Going to be a foul on NMC, number 21 Cucci, Mason Cucci to be exact.
Looks like Max Ealing will be shooting 2. Second shot's up and good. 10-16. McBain keeping that 6-point lead. 6:12 left in the half.
Charge.
Number 24. Green, it seems.
He's going to get subbed out. Max Ealing is going to get subbed out for
Carter Murphy.
Carter Murphy.
Van Nord with the 3, and it's good. 13-16 right now. Murphy passes the ball to Haverkamp. Looks like Haverkamp couldn't quite get a hold of it, and it goes out.
No, he wasn't able to hold on to it, so he just went out of bounds. Gives it down to Mason Cucci. Mason Cucci does a good pump fake, no good. Rebounded by NMC, and that's going to be a travel call. The main goal is when you're rebounding, once you get that ball, you got to put it straight back up. You can't go back down. You got to put it like right up, because then if you don't make it, then you're probably going to get smacked by somebody, and you're going to draw a foul to be able to shoot 2.
Or even when you're coming back up, somebody might be blocking you. And
Skierback gets 3 on that play.
19-13 right now with about 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in the half.
Back and forth right down there, but then eventually the Ramblers of McBain get it back. Haverkamp goes up with it, no good.
Rebounded by Van Noord.
Good shot by number 23.
Looks like there's a timeout.
And we'll see after the quick break.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
We are back.
Engelwright with the ball right now.
McBain's just trying to like do 3 out, trying to figure out some play, and that's going to be a call favoring NMC. So they're going to get the ball.
About 4:10 left in the half. 15-19 still going to be the score.
Almost rebounded by I think that was Eisinger.
I'm not sure either.
Shot made by Winkle.
Made that three, 22-15.
Zach Eisinger shoots the ball, no good, right off the top. Gets rebounded by number 23. He puts that shot back up and is able to get in there. The main problem with McBain is, again, once they go against a guy that's a little bit taller than them, they really can't do much because this McBain team doesn't have that much height compared to other teams.
Even our varsity team has more height over this JV team.
Yeah, well, that's just by default.
Yeah.
It should be like that. Screen, McBain's still just trying to, I think they're just trying to dribble out the clock, find some last-minute things. Gives it down to Murphy. Murphy gives it to Skierbeck. Skierbeck has just been hot on that three, but then it's rebounded by number 23, Winkle.
17-22 right now.
20 shoots his shot, no good. Rebounded off the block.
So close.
And then Zach Eisinger tried his best to go out there and get the ball, but it's going to be no good.
Kyle DeZoo in for Brody Skierbeck.
Sit down, let Murphy. I don't know if that was intended for Murphy. Murphy tries getting an opening, no good.
Not open enough.
Shot's no good. This game is still pretty close, though, 17-22.
NMC still has a chance before the end of half.
They still have a chance to at least chip away at this lead for McBain. I mean, it's not a massive lead, so.
Only a 5-point lead.
Blocked by number 21. Wait, what were you going to say?
I said it's been pretty close the entire time, within 6 or 5 points this whole game, really.
21, Mason Kucha able to get a block.
Gives it down low to Max.
Joe shoots the ball, no good. Rebounded by, and NMC's just playing very, very aggressive ball hog. Shoots the three, no good. Josiah gets the rebound, and he goes up with it, and that's good for 2.
24-17. 2 minutes left in the half.
Again, NMC's just trying to set something up with a jump shot, no good. Zach Eisinger gets it, but then he just needs to go. Zach just needs to go straight up once he's down there. Number 4 again manages to get his way in there and is able to make a shot.
Van Noord seems to be one of the lead scorers on this team, I want to say.
Yeah, Van Noren is doing pretty good so far.
Him and Alden.
Yep, him and Alden are doing pretty good. And Van Noren, he's not the tallest guy out there, but I mean, he's able to get in there and score some good shots, so good on him.
He's also had a lot of good threes this game, too.
Yes.
Kalamazoo with the ball right now.
Looks like McBain's trying to figure out their offense. McBain was having a hard time running an offense right there, and I mean, it caused a turnover because I think it was like 5 seconds or something like that. I don't know. But now NMC's having good momentum coming into this drive.
1 minute left.
Gives it right to McBain defender.
19-24 right now. Pass intended for Carter. Carter not looking in the right direction, worried about blocking.
Carter was not looking in the right direction.
Out on Ramblers. NMC has another chance. Never
30 takes
mind.
it. Winkle able to haul that in. Shoots a shot. That's from deep from three, and he's able to get that
Wow.
in there.
27-19 with 20 seconds left in the half.
Shot that from a different area code and was able to make it, and that's gonna. I think that's gonna be a timeout on NMC, or I believe I don't know who called that timeout, but somebody did, and we'll be back after this little. Yeah, on NMC, and we'll be back after the quick break.
For 5 generations, the Ebles family has been here to serve you. Now, from 3 locations.
From quality meat processing to our little town jerky smoked meats and home-style foods from Dawn Fresh Catering, we've got it all.
Visit the Bridge Coffee Shop to grab a frappe while you shopping
in Ebles Clothing Department. Come see what's in store at Ebles, all around the great towns of Falmouth, Reed City, and Everett.
Alrighty, and we are back. 18 seconds left on the clock. 27-19. Three seconds.
Ealing fires it, and that's not going to be good, and then that's going to be the end of the first half. Scored 19 NMC, 27 McBain, and then I'm not going to be here for the second half as I got to get ready for the varsity game.
I will be by myself.
So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next broadcast.
Well,
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
Hello, Rambler community. I am Isabel Roosevelt, and I am joined by
Becky Rodenbaugh, high school principal.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I am good.
Good.
So we're out of December, out of Christmas break, on to the new year. So I'm just wondering what's happening in January.
Sure. January isn't super busy for us, but we do have a few things going on, and what we have going on feels pretty busy. Of course, all of our sports activities have started back up again, so it's busy here almost every night. We have homecoming coming up towards the end of the month, and that's a really big production here for the high school.
Yes.
I know NHS has a blood drive coming up, and that's also towards the end of the month. So 2 opportunities for that.
All right. So a couple questions about homecoming. What is the purpose of having a spirit week for homecoming?
Sure. It's just a fun time. Every day we pick something different to do, and the kids get to come and dress up, and just something out of the ordinary. We try to get creative, and really just to have fun, just to make the week just that much more exciting and fun.
And then I know, like, part of it, because I know I love doing this, but the hallway decorating, like, can you just explain that little portion?
Sure. So really it becomes a grade level competition, and each grade level has a hallway here at the high school where their lockers are. So we encourage each class to get together and decorate based on our theme, which is Rio this year. So it'll be very fun, very tropical jungle, pretty easy to decorate. So we encourage the class to get together, come in, decorate, and then we leave it up all week. And then we do have a day where it's judged, and we find out the winner of the hall decorating on our at our Friday assembly.
So the 24th is the homecoming game.
Yes.
And what is planned for that day?
Sure. So for homecoming for Friday, we'll have, of course, there will be Spirit Week, and that Friday is class colors. And then we have an athlete and homecoming parade. We start around 12:45-ish. And we have a parade around the outside of our entire district, and the elementary, middle school, and high school are all invited to watch it. So we have all of our athletes parade through, and then the students that are on homecoming court get to parade through. After the parade, the high school, the whole student body goes down for an assembly. It's very fun. We play volleyball. The guys have to play volleyball. We have games, super fun games. We have some competitions, and then we find out who the winners are.
Yes. So. And then what does the winning class get as a prize?
The coveted trash can. If people saw it, yes, you would be astounded at how wonderful it is.
It's a very decorated trash can, and it's something that my grade has been gunning for.
Yes, everyone wants it.
What all is happening at the game specifically?
Yep, I'm not sure of all the details yet. It's quite a process to put it together. Quite often the band will play, the highlighters will sing. Sometimes we recognize former athletes. I have heard talk about perhaps recognizing last year's basketball team that made it to the Final Four. So not all of the details are in yet. I do know that the elementary students will be singing our loyalty song while our athletes run around. And then, of course, after the girls play, the boys play, then we have homecoming court. So.
All right.
It's a busy night.
Yes, it is. And then the next day is the dance.
Yes.
So, like, how much are tickets, and where could you buy them?
Yep. So tickets are going to go on sale soon. For one ticket, it's $10. If it's a couple, it's $15. And Mrs. Short will have those in the office. You can come buy them anytime. She has all of the tickets and the money to, deal with everything, and then you'll have them for the dance.
Yes. And then people like to bring guests oftentimes from outside of school, so what are the rules on guest passes?
Yep. So again, Mrs. Short has guest passes. They have to be filled out by the student here, but then they do have to be signed by the guest's principal, just so that we have someone kind of vouching for the fact that, they'll come, they'll enjoy our time and be behaved. And they're kind of signing off on that. So really that's it. And then we just ask that they get brought back in so that we have them on file.
So kind of switching gears, that was a lot of questions surrounding homecoming because there's just a lot happening there. Switching gears to the NHS blood drive, and not as many questions around that really. My only one is, how does someone get involved or come in to get blood?
Sure. So, of course, you can go to Mr. Murphy here at school or any NHS member. They will have information, but I find my information on Facebook. They even have links to get signed up if you want to sign up ahead. Of course, you can come in that day. Wednesday, January 22nd, we'll be in the middle school gym, and you can come in, walk in, and they'll get you an appointment in there. And I do know we also have Friday. If you can't make it Wednesday, you could come Friday, and we just have the bus outside, so you don't even come into the school. You just come out to the mobile bus, go in, it's real quick, and then back out. So we're kind of offering 2 days. I know it's critical shortage, so we're trying to offer as much as we can to help. And if you come and donate, you can get into the homecoming game for free. And I think Cornerstone is partnering with our NHS, offering some coupons and different things. So worthy cause, and then some fun, things if you can come in.
So that is really all I have for us. So is there anything you'd like to part with?
Not really. We've had a great start to the semester. Classes are underway. We've reviewed our expectations for the building, and I'm just looking forward to a great second semester.
Yes, me too. Well, thank you for coming in.
You bet.
On behalf of the staff, and most importantly the students, McBain Schools would like to thank you, our community, for supporting and investing in our future. Thank you.
Welcome back. I am by myself for right now. Like Grayson said before he hopped off, he has to get ready for the varsity game coming up. We got about 20 seconds left until we start quarter 3. Scores 27-19. This is going to be a interesting rest of the game. It appears to only be a 8-point lead that McBain has. NMC has an entire half of a game to tie and then take over. So there is still a chance that this happens. Plenty of time. So NMC is going to be starting off with the ball. And instantly met with McBain's defense. Ball's going to be out of bounds on number 22, Zach Eisinga. He was fumbling with the ball for a minute. Looked like he was just struggling to get keep a good hold on it. Or no, it's going to be out on McBain. Although that does look like that was out on... Oh, I guess it was out on McBain again. Would you look at that? Alan Thomas steals it. Gives it to Winkle. Gives it to Elang. Goes to put it up. On the arm. He's going to get to shoot too. 7:16 left in third. 27-19. McBain has a chance to further their lead. No good with that first shot. Second shot's up, and that's good. Van Ord with the ball right now. Gives it over to Zach Eisinga. And then Max Elang grabs it, flings it back in, giving it back to the Ramblers. And now they have a chance to get their score up even more. Winkle with the ball. Giving it back to Max. Thomas drives, puts up a shot, in and good. You're gonna say the shot is good, and he's gonna be shooting too. 19:30 is the score right now. With Allen a chance to get more on that. Shot's no good. It looks like he was only shooting one, unless I missed the first shot. Ball stolen, but gonna call a travel. The NMC's ball, number 22, Zach Eisinga throwing it in. Gives it to the tall one, Alden Winkle. He puts it up. It's good. 21-30 right now. It's going to be the score. Gucci trying to steal the ball from NMC. Couldn't quite, though. Zeke Hurlbert of NMC has the ball. Never mind. Alan Thomas does. He goes up, shoots it. Not quite there. And it looks like Dries Van Noord has the ball. Braden Winkle puts up a shot. It's no good. Stops that pass, takes it for himself. Gives it to Brody Skierbeck. He puts it up. He's not quite there either. Rebounded by Van Noord. 5:20 left in the third. 30-21, still the score. A bunch of miscommunication by the looks of things. Ball went all over the place, ending up in the hands of the Ramblers, though. Thomas going to drive, going to get pushed, puts up the shot anyways. At least it looked like a push. I guess they're going to say the shot's not good. Timeout NMC, though. I don't really have much to say, so I'll see you back after this break.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills, Uni ovens, and much more. We provide great tools from companies like Milwaukee and DeWalt, but our best product is our customer service. Our friendly staff is always happy to help you get what you need to make a perfect house better. The price is always right here at Lakeside Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Alrighty, we are back. 5 minutes left in the third. 30-21 Ramblers. First buzzer on that timeout. Second one's going to be here momentarily. Now, NMC has slowly been building their way back up, but McBain keeps just pushing ahead, pushing ahead, pushing ahead. So NMC's trying, but McBain just answers immediately and just shuts it down. It's going to be McBain's ball starting off. Brennan Winkle going to be throwing it in first. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas to Cucci. He puts it up, not quite. Stolen pass. Brennan Cucci to Braden Winkle. Winkle setting it up right now by the looks of things. Gives it to Thomas. Thomas to Cucci. Gives it to Max. Max wide open. Puts it up. It is good. 32-21 right now with 4 minutes left in the third. Van Ord with the ball right now for NMC. Gives it to Zeke Hurlbert. Back to Van Ord. Mason Cucci goes to put up a shot. Shoots a little short. And it looks like he's going to have a chance to shoot two. So he does get a chance. 32-21 with 3:35 left on the clock right now. We still have a whole nother quarter after this, though, so NMC still has a chance. First shot's up and good. 22-32, down by 10. Second shot gets up there, bounces for a minute, eventually decides not to go in. McBain gets the rebound on that one. Looks like Max almost trips, saves it though. Sadly can't get the point up. Van Ord with the ball right now. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Skierbeck. He gives it over to Winkle. Back to Skierbeck, pump fakes. Drives, turns back around, looking. Winkle there. Back to Skierbeck. Deep pass to Max. Nice little bounce pass. Pump fakes, gives it to Allen. Allen now searching. Gives it to Brennan Cucci. Another pump fake by Skierbeck, gives it to Max. Max now gives it to Winkle. He goes for the three. Hits the backboard, bounces off. Kamler Engelwright in for Brennan Cucci. NMC's ball. Not too sure for what. I didn't catch the call. Although I'm not seeing any new fouls or anything, so I don't know. Allen goes to put up a shot. It's no good. And Max Ealing on the arm. Now Alden's going to be shooting two. First shot's up and good. Zeke Haverkamp going in for Max Ealing. 23-32, 2:19 left in the third. Second shot's up. Little short. Zeke's going to get that rebound. Gives it to Cam. He gives it over to Winkle. Back to Engelwright. Over to Haverkamp. Thomas. Thomas is going to do a quick little drive, gives it back to Winkle. Going to go around the court. Haverkamp searching. Tries to give it to Thomas, not quite there. Mason Cucci steals the ball. McBain gets it back, though. Winkle right now. Gives it a scare back. Nice little pump fake. Haverkamp. Winkle. Thomas. Engler back to Winkle. Back to Thomas for the three. No good. Gets its own rebound. Haverkamp puts it up and it's in. 34-23 with 1:12 left in the third. 11-point lead McBain has. Van Nord goes for the two. It's not quite there. Rebounded by Zeke, given over to Winkle. Tries to pass it, stolen by Van Nord. He's gonna drive all the way down. Gives it to number 15, Braylon Stahl. Puts up a shot. I think this is only the second one he's put up this whole game. 25-34, down by 9. 44 seconds left in the third. Engelwright with the ball right now. Haverkamp. Thomas. He's going to drive, stop, gives it to Engelwright. Gives it to Skierbeck. Tries to give it to Winkle. Stolen by number 20, Zeke Hurlbert. And it looks like it went out. Number 52, Diego Reyes Armenta. Now in for, I think that's Alan Thomas. Winkle to Cam. Ball stolen. Van Nord gets the ball passed to him. He's struggling to keep a hold of it. Eventually able to. Tries to pass it over. Stolen again. And I guess for White with a push. I thought Skierbeck may have stepped out of bounds till I caught that call. McBain gets the ball back. Gives it to Winkle. Gets tripped by the looks of things. And oh, illegal block, I think that is. Looks like he's shooting two. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. He is, okay. A bit of confusion between the refs and the players on that one. 5 seconds left in the third, 34-25. Still a 9-point lead that the Ramblers have. First shot's up and good, 10-point lead. Second shot's up and good. 36-25. Van Nord with the ball right now. Goes for a buzzer beater. Gets the ball tipped just a bit. It's going to be short. That's going to be the end of the third. 36-25. I will see you back after this break.
For 5 generations, the Ebles family has been here to serve you. Now, from 3 locations.
From quality meat processing to our little town jerky smoked meats and home-style foods from Dawn Fresh Catering, we've got it all.
Visit the Bridge Coffee Shop to grab a frappe while you shop in
Ebles Clothing Department. Come see what's in store at Ebles, all around the great towns of Falmouth, Reed City, and Everett.
Welcome back. I am now joined by Mr. Senior Vanna.
Hey, how are you doing, Calix?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing really well. The
Ramblers look like they're doing quite well so far in this game.
Yeah.
As what do we got? Braden Winkle, the leading scorer with 11 points.
I'm not too sure. It's kind of been pretty evenly distributed.
Haverkamp with the strong up on the underneath there. I think he went straight up on the defense, but being denied on that was Braden Stahl.
Getting a chance to shoot 2 now.
So one of the things I do is if you look at the scoreboard, they'll tell you who scored how many points. Haverkamp, second offering. No good. Oh, there's a good rebound by Diego.
Tries to put it up. No good.
I love when he gets the ball because I can just say his name. Diego Yay Samantha with the putback. Now at the foul line.
7:47 left in the fourth. 36-25 right now.
Big crowd here for the game. I was in the parking lot. I just had to park a half a mile away just to get to this crowd. It's gonna be fun to watch. This is the varsity action we'll be covering right afterwards. Will be outstanding.
Van Aert with the ball right now. Now, one thing is Van Aert and number 23, Alden Winkle, they have been pretty, they've been lead scorers for this team so far.
Yeah, you may not realize this, but both of them are actually also on the varsity roster too, because they have 7 players on the varsity. What they do is they have a flex system where they'll bring up players up to play 1 or 2 quarters, depending on how much they play during the regular game. Van Dries, or Dries is one of those that gets brought up often. Van Dries, Van Nord, I know better.
First shot's up and no good. Second shot's no good either. Here comes the last one. Not quite. Zeke with the rebound. Gives it over to Braden Winkle.
Well, that was a sweet little crossover. Shake and bake there, get some freedom. Engelreiter, he likes his shot from downtown.
Van Aert with the ball again.
Diego working hard to stay in front of his defender as Holberg tries to get past him. Another chance at the other end with no offense. Oh, that was a huge rebound down low. Way to go over 2 guys to get that one. Good job on that one by Jacob Brunick.
Kyle DeZoo and Josiah Kurdoff are in for Cam and Zeke.
DeZoo, another sweet 3-point shooter, and JK, junior, or sophomore on the team.
Ball's out on NMC.
That zone defense with the trap on top has really shut down the Ramblers so far. That was a sweet little pocket pass, though, to JK. Got to finish the bunny.
Van Aert goes to put up a shot, shoots it a little short. Winkle right now. To Zoo. Bruna gets the ball stolen from him, ends back in the hands of the Zoo, though.
You know, Winkle's one of the best cross-country athletes we have right here. His JK's 3-point offering's a little short. You can tell that because he sure brings that ball up quickly.
Yeah, he gets from one end into the court one end of the court to the other really fast.
Good rotation on the defense. Oh, that's a denial right there. Mark it, 5:23. Maybe a Rambler Review highlight tomorrow in the morning announcements?
Maybe. 5:23 of the fourth. Bannard with the ball right now. Goes to put up a shot, not quite. And looks like he's going to be shooting two.
That's one of the problems. Brunick's had that huge block on the last time, and he wanted to do it again, and this time he got body and no ball, and that's now going to give Van Ord a couple freebies.
.5:15 left in the game. Score is going to be 26-36. The first half, the score was anywhere within 5 to 6 points, and now it's anywhere between 9 to 10.
Van Nord's 2 free throws is the first scoring of the whole fourth quarter, and that's at the 5:15 mark. Puts him 11 points on the game so far.
27-36 right now. Zoo with the three, and it's in.
There's that sweet stroke we've known. I see it through his dad, and now I see it through him. Kyle driving in the triple.
39-27. Van Ord with a three of his own. Not quite. Rebound by Alden. Gives it back to Van Ord. He's going to try to pass. Met by a wall of Ramblers. Diego puts up a shot, gets its own rebounds.
See the vision on that one by Dazoo as he was able to see that backdoor cut that Diego had going into it and feed the perfect dime. Brody Skierbeck checks in the game for the Ramblers. Say it one more time, Diego. Yes, Armente heads to the bench.
Mason Cucci goes to put up a shot, up and good. 29-39. 4 minutes left in the fourth. And timeout Green, I think that is.
Yeah, that was Erin Cucci didn't like what she was seeing, so she called a timeout. It'll be a 30, so we'll keep it here for this timeout. So, Calix, what's your initial impression of the Ramblers JV at this point?
They're doing pretty good. Like I said, they've been up almost the entire game, except for like the first 2 minutes of the first quarter. They were down just by 2 points. But they got back up, and they stayed up for the most part. NMC has been doing a good job at chipping away, but McBain just keeps answering by pulling ahead again and again.
So every time NMC poses that question, McBain has an answer.
Exactly.
So on the floor for the Ramblers, Dazoo, Winko, Brunick, JK, and Skierback. Nice little bounce pass, high-low game going for the Ramblers between Skierback and Brunick. Winko's just so quick.
Dazoo with the ball right now. Put it over to Skierback. Skierback gives it to JK, and we're going to get a foul on. I do believe that was Van Ord. One thing I have noticed is that Van Ord is a bit aggressive when it comes to this game. He's been on it the entire time.
Yeah, he has, and he does play that in-your-face, annoying type defense that just gets in the crawl of your other players. But look at it, that caused the turnover. And here comes the Comets.
He's going to put up the layup, just a little short, rebound by Alden. And it just sits up there, bounces for a minute. I thought it was going to get stuck.
Winkle's trap, able to pass out of it. Ramblers set up the offense.
One thing Grayson pointed out to me earlier this game is that McBain just takes their time when it comes to setting up their offense. they're just patient and they wait until they find that opening.
You know, Coach Bruce Coleman told me I can have a three-point shot anytime I want to, but the backdoor layup is what I love. And they're waiting for that freebie on the backdoor layup. And they got it. Oh, they missed it. Oh, JK busted across the lane and was there. But you know what's the beautiful thing about this motion offense? Just reset.
Just don't stop moving.
Don't stop moving. You always can reset, and it's killing clock. Van Noort is going to have to try and make something happen. He's going to get a little bit more aggressive on JK.
McBain has full control over the game right now, so it's up to the top Comets to do something. Comet defense in general just getting a little more aggressive.
Well, they got forced a turnover, and McBain is now held on the ball for over a minute just running this offensive play on this motion offense. Nice defense on that one as there's a turnover.
Eventually able to break that open. Carter Murphy and Cam Engelwright going to be heading in after this timeout.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Fresh homemade pizza, made just for you at a cheap price. If that sounds like a good deal, then Kelly's is the place for you. Next time you're feeling hungry, remember Kelly's.
And we're back here at NMC, the battle of the crosstown rivals. First time each team met each other. McBain Ramblers got a comfortable 39-29 lead. Both teams are playing outstanding defense. Just had a timeout by the Comets. I think he's going to be amping up the pressure, maybe even bringing out a press, because Comets need to make something happen in the last minute 52.
Comets finally have a chance to do something here. Cam gets the rebound on that ball. Gives it to Winkle. Murphy.
And you can see as the Comets have extended their defense, trying to force that turnover. If they take the foul, fine. And there's a steal.
They're pushing it. It's going to put it up, going to get blocked.
That was a sweet block by Winkle. Winkle gets at the other end.
Van Noort are not happy about that and putting the pressure on him.
That was a little bit of a frustration foul after being blocked on one end. He's coming back. He's trying to do everything he can to make something happen for his team, and he just got over-aggressive on that one.
This isn't the first time I've seen this in just a game in general. I see that quite often, especially in varsity when they do the same thing on offense every once in a while. They'll just sit there, pass it around.
Yes. It's hard for the other team to score when you're taking the air out of the ball.
Exactly. Alden with the rebound, puts it up, no good. Gets its own rebound, gets it up again, and there it is, 31-39. 1 minute left on the clock.
McBain breaks the press easily.
McBain might just hold on to this. They're up by 8, they have control.
Well, with Engelwright and Winkle on the court, you have two excellent ball handlers as they got the reach it on that one. I assume that's his fifth.
Not going to make too much of a difference right now. 34 seconds left in the game, 31-39. McBain having a chance to hit the 40s with them shooting too.
I was a good check in the game for the Comets.
First shot's up, no good.
McBain has yet to hit one from the free throw line this whole quarter.
They were doing pretty good earlier this game.
He misses that. He knew he missed it right away. You see Skierbeck actually went to crash the board as soon as he released it because he knew it was off.
NMC pushing as hard as they can, hoping to do something here. Travel's good for NMC. They get a chance to get a hold of this ball again. 17 seconds left in the game, though. 31-39 still.
Full court press by the Comets.
Five seconds left. Murphy gonna put up a last second layup.
Great job breaking the press right there.
41-31 is gonna be your final score at the end of this game.
Hey, we want to thank some of our sponsors. We got a little message Calix is gonna read to you from the Booster Club right now at Calix.
The McBain Booster Club is inviting you to the first annual Enter tournament. Come on out to Old Mill.
Euchre tournament.
My bad. Coming out to the Old Mill on February 22nd for a night of family competition, fun, and of course, cash prizes for the top 3 teams. All proceeds will go to support our local track athletes, helping equip our boys and girl teams with brand new hurdles to boost their training and performance. It's more than just a game. It's a chance to make a difference while having a blast. So grab a partner, sharpen your trick skills, and join us for an unforgettable evening.
And that is another broadcast from the Rambler Review, Field to Wheel.